Wow. Oh, we're just back. So, mankind redefined, where we have to access, how it's called? Attend the directorate meeting, and Sean has asked that I be there. Okay. Oh man. I wonder what is now happening. I'm really unsure how what should I choose concerning the Synth, yeah. Why even, why he's still there.
Let's get this directorate meeting over with before we speak further. Well, it's important.
It's important.
You call this a clean floor? Are your visual receptors malfunctioning? Can you not see the grime and dust?
My apologies, sir. I was issued a defective cleansing.
Don't make excuses. You're clearly defective, and I intend
Good,
to
we're all
report
here.
this. Perhaps
I think it's time we begin.
Sir,
We can use your
excuse me,
components to
but
make something
what
that's
exactly is
actually
she doing here?
I will address that issue. But there are other subjects that require our attention first. The level of unrest in the Commonwealth continues to rise, as we're all aware. Your report.
All Institute facilities remain completely secure with the exception of one notable breach. Otherwise, internally things are as tight as they've ever been. Dr. Ao has been keeping an eye on things topside.
Yes, Watchers show no additional threats beyond those previously identified. Boston International Airport remains occupied, with Brotherhood presence noted at several other points throughout the Commonwealth. Intelligence suggests that this railroad continues to operate and is becoming more ambitious. SRB agents are monitoring all known situations, sir.
Very good, thank you. It's clear that our safety needs to be the primary concern going forward. To that end, where are we on Phase 3?
Sir, are you sure this is the time to be discussing it? Given, well, considering all parties present?
Ah, yes, that's true. Have you heard anything about Phase 3?
Is he asking me or what?
What's Phase 3?
It's very important to us. Power is, as I'm sure you've seen above ground, a very valuable commodity. I'm not talking about some abstract concept of control. I mean real, tangible power. The kind that keeps the lights on. With every advance the Institute makes, our need for raw power increases. Many compromises and sacrifices have been made over the years to allow progress to continue.
What kind of compromises?
We have at times had to rely on drawing power from above-ground installations. It risks personnel and equipment, but no longer. Phase 3 is simply the activation of a nuclear reactor that can provide enough power to the Institute now and forever. It will ensure not just our survival, but our prosperity.
Can you tell me more about this reactor?
Certainly. It was originally built for the Commonwealth Institute of Technology before the war, but was only for testing. Over the years, we've advanced the technology, made a great many improvements, and are finally nearly ready to activate it. The reactor is close to ready, but recent tests have determined we have a few tasks ahead of us. Thus, we come to Phase 3, and to how you will help.
Sir,
Yes, Dr. Ao. Previously, we would rely on Kellogg for above-ground operations, yes? Well, he is gone. While I am not overly fond of putting my own mother in harm's way, she has proven more than capable of handling herself.
yes, but
This is not a matter for debate. Now, there is one more subject that requires discussion.
I don't know that this is the time.
Dr. Holdren, it is time. Please. As I'm sure several of you are already aware, I have been under Dr. Volkert's care for some time. I'm sorry, this is difficult for me. Our best efforts have failed. Every experimental treatment we could devise has been unsuccessful. I'm sorry to say I am dying.
What? Can't be
Please,
serious.
everyone, please, I am sorry. This is not how I wanted to tell you. but we're running out of time.
You're dying?
I'm afraid so. A very aggressive form of cancer. Believe me when I say we've done everything we can. We can talk more later. Right now, the future of the Institute is at stake. The Institute cannot survive without leadership. The Directorate must continue to govern with the best interest of all in mind. To that end, I am naming my mother as my successor.
Oh, boy.
You can't be serious!
Really?
Seems a poor choice.
How can you possibly justify this? She isn't one of us. She isn't even a scientist.
Ignoring your borderline, insubordinate tone, I will simply say this. The Institute has enough scientists. What it needs is a leader. I believe my mother has already proven herself more than capable in that regard. This will conclude this meeting. Thank you.
X688 sounded very impressed with your work at Libertalia. He doesn't give praise lightly. Well done.
Alright. We gonna be the new Institute's leader.
Our advances will, in time, change the world.
I had no idea.
I know this is... well, it's a lot to take in at once.
I'm sorry, Mother. I hope it wasn't too presumptuous of me to put you in charge without even asking first.
What would it mean to be in charge?
Most divisions of the Institute are fairly autonomous, perfectly capable of functioning without intervention. Where those divisions interact, however, problems can arise. You'd lead the Directorate in setting policy, resolving disputes, and the like. There's no question that some of the Directorate, and the Institute at large, will need reassurances about your appointment. That's why I'd like you to take charge of this latest operation. Dr. Fillmore can fill you in on the details. There are hard decisions ahead, for all of us. But for you especially. I know that you'll do the right thing.
Uh-huh. Mass fusion.
Busy day for you, isn't it? Well, it's about to get busier. You're going to lead this operation, I'm told.
Failed tradecraft? Oh, I see. Now I can't go anymore to the Freedom Trail. Uh-huh.
What the hell is this operation about?
Hey, relax. We wouldn't send you off without the proper information. Recent events have upset our timetable. Getting the reactor online has become our #1 priority. It needs to be running, well, yesterday. We're going to have to cut some corners. I'm not thrilled, but it means we'll need to rely on some pre-war tech. You're going to the mass fusion building to acquire a beryllium agitator for us.
What's a beryllium agitator?
The details would be lost on you. No offense. The point is, it'll allow us to boost the reactor's power and get it running sooner than planned. You just keep me safe. I'll worry about the agitator.
Is that really necessary? I'm sure I could handle this by myself.
Yes, it really is. Not only is this tech sensitive, it's old. Look, I'll take care of it. You just make sure I come back in one piece.
Sounds good. I'd appreciate the company.
Not as much as I'd appreciate coming back in one piece. I don't like going above ground unless there's no other option. But here we are, with our options dwindling quickly. Not to put more pressure on you, but we have to move quickly on this. Word is that the Brotherhood is nosing around the area. We don't want them getting the agitator before we do. Head on up to the relay, and I'll meet you there.
Alright, guys, so I checked some.
The latest synth generation is just amazing. Those guys in robotics are working miracles.
Yeah. So, let's continue now with this mass fusion quest. I made up my mind, kinda. Show me on the map. Where is this? Where do I need to go? Eh? Relay to the mass fusion?
The Institute's a big place. It might take a while to learn where everything is.
Yeah. I can see that already. It should be somewhere here.
Humanity's future is taking root,
Oh yeah,
right?
he's kind of repeating himself. So what I did, tried to get some stuff going on trying to get some information how much of the stuff will block me out, and yeah. Then I saw a guide how to get all of the faction storylines in one playthrough, and it requires you to save at specific points, yeah, because there are many decisions and then you will just be the enemy of the other factions. And I have to say, I will just stay with the Institute.
Sounds like those raiders at Libertalia were quite a handful.
Yeah, because I definitely think it's quite interesting seeing how this Sean storyline will end. So this is what I need to take here, or what? This is the mass relay. Okay, press the button. Like the super elevator here. Now, press the button again. Are we now right there where we belong? Well, this thing brings us above ground. Right? That's why, yeah. Because normally it requires multiple playthroughs to get to the end of each faction storyline. Because you can't have them all. Yeah. You have to make decisions, and now the decision was kinda made for me. But I have to say I will just stick with it. Because, yeah, I want to see how this will end. With her son. With Sean. Relaying to mass volume will make you a permanent enemy of the Brotherhood of Steel. Are you sure you wish to proceed? Ah, this is also so. Man, the only leftover is not for us the Minuteman or what? I can't save here, but yeah, this was also shown in the guide. Let me save, and then I just make a manual save. It makes us an enemy of the Brotherhood of Steel. They were all about killing Synth. Yeah, how can I trigger this again? Yep. Use the relay. Failed Semper Invicta. Yeah. We have now the Brotherhood of Steel as enemies. Then we failed Tradecraft because we made enemies of the Road to Freedom. So the only one left, which I kinda is, and I'm really happy that that the Minuteman is still available for me, because I liked what he was saying. He wants to free the people.
All right, the Brotherhood sure is here. Guess we'll have to go through them.
Yeah, that's.
Allie, if I was a pre-war tech conglomerate, where would I keep all my best toys?
False alarm, I guess.
What was that?
This is where we need to heat, or what? Okay.
Wait, what was that?
Target located.
Whoa. Of course we make us just now enemies of the... I will keep you safe. Wow, I don't really like this gun with a heavy recoil. Okay, where's the one, he fell or what? Oh no, this laser pistol turns him into this pile here. Lol.
Brother, no!
Come on, give me the pistol here. LOL. What do I have here? Kinda want another gun. This one is pretty strong, but I don't like the muzzle. Brotherhood of Steel. We made everyone enemies here. Okay. So where is this thing? We can use this here. I see. Come on. Press this.
Gotta
Doesn't look
find
like
the
that'll get
card.
us anywhere. At least not without whatever card activates it.
Aha. Okay. We need to find a card to use the elevator. Or we just go there by foot. What's this here? A lab password? Yeah, of course, I just take it.
No sign of the agitator. We'll have to search the rest of the building.
Unlock. Yeah, this is where we can just use the password we recently got. Login password required. Personal intramail. What's about the... All employees are invited to the holiday? Eh? What do I want with this information? Was escorted from the building and his contract with mass fusion has been terminated. His terminal's memory had been wiped and all of his research transferred to our mainframe. Dr. Kendrick has been aware that any attempt to seek employment at a rival nuclear power company will result in a lawsuit. As per his contract, his pension and benefits are now frozen. If there's anything else you need from HR, please let me know. Uh-huh. But wait. I just want to click on the... if there's anything. Ah, locate. Now we know where it is. As per your instructions, the barium agitator has been installed in our primary reactor on sub-level 01. I've also increased security in all of the key readers in the building, so we'll need your executive keycard. Handy if you want to use any of the elevators. I'd like to go on official record that I am opposed to accelerating the project schedule. I find it disturbing that current events, e.g. global unrest, hasn't had an effect on your decision. While I realize your recent contact with the US military may be making it difficult to follow a rational course of action, I strongly, why can't I see more? Urge you to reconsider. I thought this is exactly why you left Poseidon, Carl. So, but we still need this ID card or what? Where can we get it? Maybe we don't need it. Let me drink just a cola, which I picked up. A Nuka-Cola. Ah.
Going down.
Ah, the password was also the ID card. Okay. Yep. I definitely have to mod this weapon here. I don't like this muzzle at all. Sometimes it's not so easy to see those enemies and when they are a little far away. And this muzzle doesn't really make it better. Enemies of the Brotherhood. Oh man, at least I still can do the thing with the Minuteman. Oh, Piper is now here. Cool.
Hey, you say the word.
Everything's cool. Mass fusion.
It's an ambush!
Right here. I see you. Got him.
What? Who's there?
Back for more, huh? I wonder if this is normal for other journalists. Nah, they never just want to talk.
Oh, the legendary one. Steam pack.
They're back! Hope you made your peace.
Got him.
Blow the conduit! Now!
Wow.
It cut the power to the elevators. It's clever. I'll give you that.
fuck! That's a lot of damage. Nope. Where's his fusion core? Can I get it? Oh no, it's behind. Oh, fuck! Take the steam pack. Man, this every time saves my ass. Nerd rage. This is only 1 point required. I have only 1 point in this intelligence perk. Okay. Strangely somehow.
Ours now.
Ours now, yeah. Good thing that I have so many of those. How many do I have? Steam pack 70. Lol. They can do what they want. So, strange. Why do I have so many quest markers available? Optional, restore power to the elevator. Okay, how can we do this? It is optional, but maybe it's also the funny way to do it. Unlock expert. Maybe we can find some information here. Likeness tool, which is the next word? Does it share any of those? Not really. At a quick glance. What is about this? Implanted. Oh man. T. T is shared, if I see it correctly. Only T. Convinces. NV. NCS. No. Generated. And where's this? No, the A. Man, it's not so easy to compare them here. Hey, this could be
Nice.
Yeah, generated. Research intramail. Everything's in place. Online, okay, nothing new learned. What kind of bullshit is trying to pull Givnir's recommendation to Hathaway? Okay. Power management. Oh, confirm. A power switch has been detected in product development. Main power has been shut down. It may be possible to reroute power around the affected areas. Would you like to activate the automated routing procedure? Yeah. This is what is optional. Main power has been restored.
That ought to do it.
That should do it. Elevator ought to have power again.
Nice. Oh. Might check around here, huh?
Yes.
Piper like that? Chemistry craft station. What I don't really like is that the mouse sense changes if you have a weapon in your hand or if you don't. Yeah, this is not really something common. This is usually only the case for console games. I could jump down here. This seems to be another way. Oh well, I will just look around a little bit.